Yeah. Come on.
Welcome. Sean Hicks coming at you here, Midday Money, although it's a little bit early because it is a college basketball Saturday, much like college football Saturdays. You start a tad early for everybody. That's what we do. Of course, still not streaming. An error occurred on Twitter. This is usually temporary. Wait a moment. Try again. Yeah, we do that, and we keep doing it and going live. It doesn't work on Twitter for me at real_Higgs if you're on Twitter. That's where I'm at. I do retweet it, though, off of the winning free picks page. But obviously not as much action on there as I keep on the personal page. The winning free picks page is it is what it is. What are we going to do? So let me just go to that real fast, and then, I check the YouTube and the Facebook, and then we jump into my free plays for today. A little recap of yesterday, and then let's see, YouTube. All right, YouTube's rolling along. I'm sure it's not going to be a lot of action early in the show here because we're early. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So football-wise, Raiders, Cincy under 40.5. Grab the Bills here at 4. Thunder in the NBA. Blues under on the ice. Maryland, Baltimore County, plus the 8 there. Little doggy action today. Tulane, Greensboro, and BYU. Yesterday on the show, Arizona plus the 4 something. Almost got there. What are we going to do? But almost, that doesn't matter. It's close only good to what? Horseshoes and hand grenades, right? Not a win there. Same with the Spurs. Missed that one by a bucket. And Quinnipiac did cover for us in college basketball. So 26-27 on the video in hockey, 35-45 in the NBA, 107-98 in college hoops. NFL with the 2 going today, 79-64. Again, at least NBA-wise, we are, 16-8 in our premiums. So that's a positive when you're hitting 60-some% there. But again, on the show, people just ask for picks. I try to find one, but I let you know if I'm betting or not. And today's Thunder game could very well be one bet. I didn't bet the Spurs last night, but today I'm going to come in. I'll probably bet the Thunder today. Fade Cleveland again there. So there is that. Big X is in the house. Good morning. How are you today? So, I come in a little bit early here because there are noon games. I probably should come in like 5 up. I mean, I'm not going to. 15 minutes is a long time to talk about nothing, but let's talk a little NFL today. Now, how about little college hoops? So I like my college basketball. I got like 20 games today going college hoops. I love it. I got a 3-pack up, but other than that, I just we'll see. Got a good mix. See what happens. That's all we can do, right? I don't know. All right, so NFL style. The wild card weekend, Raiders, Bengals. I do have a play up on this sidewise. But the total here, I'm thinking it's going to be a low-scoring game. I'm just not sold on huge offense here. The Raiders in off a big game. They score some points sometimes. Yeah, they do score some points sometimes. But also other times this team has trouble scoring. I mean, we saw them in at Denver, 17-13. At Cleveland, 16-14. They put up 9 points in Kansas City. 17-15 against Washington. Again, crazy game, 36-33 Dallas. But, 13 points versus Cincinnati team. 14 versus Kansas City. 16 versus the Giants, 23-6. So give me the under in this game. It is playoff football. The only thing that worries me here is that you got 2 head coaches. One's an intern, and then the other guy is still new for Cincy and Taylor there. So maybe to make some bonehead plays, and I don't know, it goes over. I'm strong on the under here. Give me the under. If you watched Total Chaos last night, me and Trey Lenny going at it there with Allie Burns. I had the under there. I'll come back under here. Second game on Saturday, we got this Bills and the Pats. And actually just ended up putting the Bills out here at 4. Actually, I think I got 4.5 on some spots. I ended up betting them, and I everyone wants to bet Belichick as a dog, kind of like Alabama. Like, oh my goodness, he's a dog. You got to take him. I'm not loving it here. Last time they played, it was what Oh, we had three passes here. This is Belichick. He's and then they got run out of their own building. And as I said the other day on this show, what have you seen out of the Patriots down the stretch here? 33-24 Miami, 33-21 Buffalo, 27-17 Indy. You won 14-10. All right, okay. Tennessee won there. Atlanta, 20. I mean, but the last month, again, Buffalo 14-10 in a blizzard or whatever the heck it was up there. You lost at Indy 27-17. Buffalo comes back 33-21. You lose the last game of the year 33-24. You beat the Jags 50-10. I get it. I get he's a good coach. I'm not buying it here. I'm not buying it. I don't know. We'll see. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it there for these two games today. Raiders unders, Bills minus a number. Big X hit you twice. Joaquin, how are you today? Welcome on in. Free minds in the house. You have a bet on the side. For which game? How's it going, Fernando? Moneyline parlay today is the Bills, Bengals, Hawks, Nets, Cavs, Rangers, Blackhawks, Kings. All right, let's get into some of this here. All right, so you're going two home teams in the NFL on the money line. That's fair enough. Nobody's gonna say that's a bad play. Hawks short number at home there. Nets minus a 6. Cavaliers. I don't like the Cavaliers. Rangers, Blackhawks, Kings on the ice. I don't know, Mr. Jordan, if you've caught a bunch of my shows. I don't, for NBA, I don't like, as you see my record, like I said in the show, 35-43 when I come in the show and give a pick out. I really don't like NBA. I really got to love something to bet it. When I bet it, we're hitting 65%. We're doing well. I don't like telling people I like something else when I'm not betting it. So I don't want to say any of these are bad games for you. Hockey-wise here. Rangers, hold puppy. I like the Rangers there. Down to plus 110. I like it. Chicago, my kind of town. Laying a 150 at home there versus the Ducks. Ducks are in a back-to-back. Okay, I could go with that one. And the Kings against the Kraken. That would probably be my least favorite, although I know Seattle's been terrible. But that would be my least favorite of the bunch. Raiders game, I do have a side up on that, but that's been up on the site for a week. I can't give that one out. I don't know who comes in here who's already bought it on the site. Has been tough. I don't know these games. Just called my name today, and that's fine. I'm not telling you it's not tough. College hoops just last couple weeks for me has been 500. Just the last week and a half for me in college basketball. I understand it's tough. I just want you to know that NBA is my probably least favorite sport to handicap and try to pick things out, especially 8 hours ahead of time when I don't know who's playing in these games. That's always been a problem when I do NBA. I just kind of like, I do so much better in college hoops. I just kind of bypass the NBA. But I don't want you. If I say, I kind of like the Cavaliers, Thunder. I like the Thunder. I like the Spurs yesterday over Cleveland. I figured it's a good spot. Faded, were they 4 or 5 games on the road, now back to back on the road. Won a couple. But yeah, I get it. They call your name out. I understand. I get like that too. Something just jumps you, like I got to bet it. I understand totally. David, how are you today? I like the Raiders and the points. Bills minus the 4.5, and Baylor. All right, Raiders and Cincy, I got a premium on. Can't get that one out. Bills, I got that in the chat, but that's also a premium game I bet today. And I do like Baylor today in the bounce back. So yeah, NBA. I joke about it. I come in like no betting allowed, especially like regular season. I find the NBA tough. Some people find other sports more difficult. For me, it's the NBA. I just don't like the load management. I don't like not knowing the whole you don't know who's playing until like tip off. It's terrible. You know, NFL, college football, short of the quarterback going out, I'm not really worried about an injury. I could bet that game on a week ahead of time. I'm not worried about it. NBA, I don't know. I just not a fan. I'm just look at the numbers here. Nothing short of the OKC game, and that's what I do when I come in the mornings. Well, actually nights. I'll do the college basketball night before, and I'll take a quick look at NBA. And 90% of the time, there's one game posted. There's no lines. There's zero lines ahead of time for the NBA. And NBA for me, it's almost like when I look for an NBA, when I do my, if I try to find a game I like, I'm looking for scheduling, who's in off blowouts. I mean, like Golden State yesterday, I was like, oh, you know, I thought Golden State was a good play. Someone's like, well, the Bulls lost to Golden State by 30. They're in off a loss, and Golden State's missing guys, and sure enough, Golden State crushes them. So tonight, do you take the Bulls tonight after that game? They're getting 6 points. I think you have to like the Bulls losing by 40 at home. You lost by 40 at home. You've given up 138 in back-to-back games. What's going on in Chicago? I think that's a team you look to jump on today. Stimmy's in the house. How are you, my guy? Stimmy is probably my first video watcher here back the end of February. Coming up on our year anniversary, Stimmy. Players not playing minutes for the game. Yeah, that's, some people like do player prop stuff. Now, for me, doing player props in the video here, I can't do that with NBA. One, I don't know who's playing. I said going ahead this April, if there's a baseball season, we'll throw player props out. Stuff like that, strikeout stuff. And maybe we'll do some NFL props. It's just when there's 15 games, I can't give a proper game. Everybody's like, what do you think about this one? I can't. I'm not a huge player prop in my own betting, so I don't want to come in and give out stuff that just for content. I mean, especially when I'm not going to bet it. That's just terrible. Michael's in the house. Good morning. Levine's out for the Bulls. I don't think he's the only reason why they're losing by 40, giving up 140 a game. Ray Reddington's in the house. Good morning, Ray. We had a good day yesterday. Do I like Brian today? Yeah, I bet Brian. I got him. Got him at 8.5 last night. Mavs all day. It was a horrible spot for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies are in a back-to-back. Are they not? Hold on a second. Wait. Horrible spot for the Grizzlies, but Orlando's playing the Magic. Dallas is playing the Magic. What are you talking about, Memphis? Orlando, 8-35. Boy, bring back the days of Nick Anderson and Penny and Shaq over there. Scott Skiles. Holy cow. Look at this Orlando team. What a hot mess. What a mess. Terrible. Lock of the day. Kings in regulation. Rangers in regulation. Bruins over to 5.5. Well, see, I see those 5.5s and the way the scoring's been. Like I said, like the Blues game was 6, and I'm like, and then I saw some 5.5s pop up. I'm like, I gotta get the 6. Two props I like today are Waller receiving yards over and Burrow passing yards over. What are the numbers for those? I played yesterday. Yeah, I thought I kind of like Memphis. Yes, I gave Memphis out on the video, I think, the other day. I don't know if it was my video or the Picks and Parlays video. Taking Thunder, same reason I took the Mavs last night. Yeah, I listen. I was in here. You told me. I put on YouTube on the Win Free Picks channel for let's take the Spurs, and man, whole lot of Cleveland. I guess the whole Cleveland Cavaliers staff came into the video and was like, "This is easy money on Cleveland." I'm like, "Yeesh," ruffled some feathers there with taking the Spurs. See, no defense getting crushed earlier this week. Looking for them to show up. Yeah, the whole. I like the whole. I think they're a good team, but they're in a. Let me pull up their thing. The last few games here. I mean, Marquette's kind of tough. We've had them a few times here. And I looked at this game and I was like, man, maybe I want to take Seton Hall here. But again, you look at the schedule. You're in the overtime UConn, lost to Paul, on the road again, tough Marquette place. Again, it's like a pick 'em though. This is a game where I'm just kind of like, you know what? It didn't even. I got my little numbers here, and where's my? There we go. Flip them around. Yeah, like I got this one right at like pick 'em 1, 2, like Marquette. I want to do the Hall. I think the Hall. Not that they're due for a win, but you're in two tough games. You need a win, for conference stuff, But I don't know. I want to take Marquette. I just didn't play it because I like the Hall, but again, it's a pick 'em. It's a 1-ish, 2-ish. Hit the like button. Thank you, Michael. Miss Danica, Boston go over. Mr. Reddington. Thoughts on Texas Tech and K State? Yeah, I already got I got K State 6.5 last night, and again, I faded Texas Tech the other day. This is just hey, and if they come in here and win and cover number, wow, that's just a good little run for them. But I got to take the 6.5. Got to take the points. 59 yards for Burrow. 59 yards for Waller receiving, and Burrow to go over 269. I think Waller should get to 60 yards. MB double-double, Kuzma double-double, Bucks cover, Bengals cover on the parlay. Well, those two guys should get double-double. I mean, Kuzma, Bucks. What's the Milwaukee line? Against Toronto laying a touchdown. Again, I'm not loving NBA Darius. I don't want to come in and give my thoughts because they're not worth the paper it's printed on. K-State, yes, I bet them already. I like the Spurs first quarter. Who do Spurs got tonight? Clippers? You know what? I don't want anything to do with the Spurs. I watched them down the stretch last night. That's just a no play for me. No play. Definitely no play and definitely no opinion, Mr. Nika. K-State to show for Texas Tech. Well, I bet them last night at 6.5, Miko. So just as tough. I mean, Texas Tech's just in off of a gauntlet of games. I get people are fading Tech with Shannon coming back. I fade them in Oklahoma State. K-State's not the team I want to fade them. I just looked at it as I had Oklahoma State the other day at 8. And they ran them out. But again, you look at the schedule for them and what they've done. And yeah, good teams win. I understand that, but you can still be in a dogfight. I mean, Oklahoma State, first of all, you're in that crazy game versus Iowa State. We had Iowa State a good number for the cover there. Kansas, you won there or won at home. Then you go on the road. All right, you beat Kansas at home. You go and you beat Baylor on the road in a dogfight. And then you fought it up with you demolished Oklahoma State by 20, basically. I mean, I just think it's going to be close. I don't know. I'm getting a few points here. I know Tech's, what's it? Tech's won 4 straight against them. Double digits. I don't mind. I'm going to take the points. And if it goes down, it goes down. I know, Michael, it's bigger than one game. That's what people got to understand. This spot it might go down. Other spots it wins. This could be a spot like this. It could be a 70% run. You just because it loses one time or 2 times, you got to think about the other times it comes in. I'm sticking to what I know and what's made me money. K-State. I like the over in the Bruins game. Bruins scoring a lot. Besides Pred's last game, they've been scoring a lot also. Yeah, no, I just like I said when Ray brought that up for that total. It's just you see these 5.5s and the way the scoring's been, it's like I don't know. I just don't like it. Both teams starting to trend under. Everybody likes overs, Mr. Nika. Fades and overs. That's what they're at. Richie P, hitting the like button. Thank you very much. Good morning, my friend. I'm not going to try to pronounce your name, but I'll call you HK. Taking the under in the hall. Albert thinks some. What's the total there? It was 153.5 last night, I saw. Hasn't moved. Still 153. Hall by 2 now, I see. I see twos now. It was 1.5 last night. Dwight McQueen, important info. Win picking up near Cincy. I like the under there, Dwight. And I said yesterday in the show, I was like, I have no idea what the weather's going to be like in Cincinnati tomorrow. Game day, things happen. But it is still mid-January. It is Cincinnati, much like it's mid-January in Buffalo. And you could have weather become a problem, especially when you get a dome team up there. I mean, come on. Vegas is a dome team. And before that, they were a LA team, warm weather team. You're outside. Any elements, let's be honest. Pros or no pros? It's a little chilly out there. It's uncomfortable. Especially for a team that's not been there. I liked the under before. I still like the under now. I'm actually shocked it hasn't come down. We're talking hockey here. Mr. Nika and Ray. Gonna get a. Let's see. Mr. Nika's liking the Bills to win today. Yes, I kind of like the Bills there. Moorhead versus Tennessee. Moorhead to cover. What's that line? Is it still 7.5 there, Fernando? Because I got this right around 6 or 7. So to me, it was nothing really jumping out of me. Taking Cavs first quarter and the Knicks first quarter. I'm fading those Cavaliers, Mr. Nika. Towson. Who's Towson got? You got to throw out a time here, Fernando. You're killing me. There's only 160 games, 40 games today? I got to go through and find this game. 4 o'clock game, Towson. Elon. It was 5 last night. I got this right at 6. I guess I'll lean Towson with you. Citadel and VMI. Yeah, I look at this one. You just kind of want to take the over, right? It was 155 last night. So I got this closer to maybe 160-ish. I like this. I forgot who I had the other night. Maybe I had VMI. They didn't show up. I'm maybe just lean home dog here. If I'm getting a couple points, I just lean with the home team. There's a few games. Like I said, I got 20 games I bet. And I got another, what I got, 4 or 5, 10. 50. I got another 20 games I got circled that I thought about betting today. I kind of like the Citadel there. I like the Cavs. Everybody's back for the Hawks at only 2.5. I just don't like Cleveland. Pure scheduling spot, man. It's a 5th game, 7 days, back-to-back, 2 straight wins. Close one last night. Rutgers, Maryland. Believe it or not, I like Rutgers here. The lines come down. It was 5 last night, and I actually have Maryland as a 5-point fave here, but I still like Rutgers in the points, even a 4.5. I like Rutgers. Boise to cover. What time's the Boise game? Again, folks, you got to, there's so many games, and I go off notes. I don't have 130 games and lines memorized. All right, 5:30 Boise. This was 9 and 145 last night. I didn't get a new number here. But I kind of like New Mexico. Give me the little home dog there. Home dog in the Mountain West. I like the Bucks and the Hawks, probably maybe. I guess the Hawk line looks a little low to me at 2.5. The Bucks are playing well. Lane 7, they should win, right? They look good. Give you the Patriots plus 4.5. You got it, Ray. You got it. Bills for me. Alabama. Who's Alabama got? You know the time on Alabama? Again. I'm just trying to peruse this real fast to find this game. I don't know. Don't know who they're playing. Don't know what time. Taking Cornell plus 6 over Yale. Drexel. Oh yeah, yeah. All right. I gotta find. It's tough to look at my sheet here to find all these games, but I don't know. All right, so Cornell and Yale, I would probably lean Big Red. I had Big Red the other day. Drexel Northeastern, I don't want any part of there. What was that? Because I looked at that last night. I think did I have that game circled? Drexel and Northeastern. I think I did. I thought I did. Yeah, getting trying to find these games. You guys just put games up with nothing, no times. It doesn't help me. I don't have them all memorized. But no, we'll move on. Los Fernando, I can't go with this. I can't just find them. Hit the road. I'm hitting the road too, Mr. Nika. Raiders winning outright, says Freeman. Again, we said this yesterday. If you're taking the Raiders, just take a money line. It's here you go. They're winning or they're going to lose by double digits. It's that simple. Like most dogs today, they're winning or they're going to lose by double digits. Good luck, Ray. I like the Knicks with the over and Thunder. Yeah, we like OKC today, Rob. And the Knicks, I'm going to say kind of Knicks because I like Atlanta, but I think the line looks too low at 2.5. So I'm with you on that one. Yes, they do, Mike. I say this all the time. I see 6.5s, and I'm taking dogs. I see 7.5s, I'm taking favorites because everybody thinks like, oh, they only have to win by a touchdown. Oh, it's 2.5. They just got to win by a field goal. I go opposite thinking all the time on those kind of games. Raiders money line plus the 6. Burrow number one league first man, 6 on Bengals, blah 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 blah. Yeah, and here's the plus 6. It was 6.5 when it opened. And I thought that line would easily go to 7, and it's gone down. The Blue Hen is here, 304 Blueburn. LSU versus Arkansas. Yeah, I bet Arkansas. I bet LSU today -7 already. So I'm with you on LSU. AP's agreeing. 0-2 straight up away, not home. Both teams end the line, folks. That's what he says. Landon with Auburn versus Mississippi. Auburn 10-0. I don't know what I have on this one. And Auburn miss. There's so many games. I'm just like trying to find them. I don't know the times for any of this stuff. So Bengals and Bills today from Tim Earl over at Earl Sports. They do a YouTube show every once in a while. You might see them around. A&M Mizzou 2:30. There you go. Now we're cooking with gas here. Now that helps you out there. Yeah, A&M Mizzou. Let's go. Let's go A&M. I'll ride I'll get in the proverbial bus with you, Jeff Fernando. It's like Bowling Green game going over 5 p.m. BGs. Where is Bowling Green? Bowling Green in Toledo. All right, that total is 159.5 last night. I got this right around like the 155. I might lean a little under on that one, but it's close enough for me, Rob. I'll agree with you. I didn't bet it, so I always pull for every way. Alabama, Mississippi State. There you go. Thank you very much. Let's take some Mississippi State there, Fernando. I already got him at a pick 'em. Cornell, biggest trap of the day. It shouldn't be a dog to yell. Yeah, I had the big red the other day. Or maybe I forgot what day it was. I'm like, I kind of like them. But again, Yale is, I got to find out my little board here because I think I had it circled. What time's that game? Do we have a time on Yale? Hold on, I got to pull it up on the screen here so it'll be a little faster. I can help me find it better. 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock high. Yes. So what's up? The 6 now? There was 5 last night. It went up. I got this right around like a 6 anyway, but I still kind of like the points with Cornell, believe it or not. I mean, like you look at the numbers, they're not terrible. The problem is that the last two times I've had them on the road, they haven't covered. So uh, I'm with you. I'm with you on trying to take in Yale. Mississippi State, it's up to 1.5. I still like Mississippi State, Fernando. Coyotes were close to winning. I said, yeah, I right. You know, plus 450. I'm taking a team. I don't care. I'm just. That's just an autoplay for me. I had to take that at that point. You know, we're talking plus 450. You kidding me? All right, out of here tomorrow. NFL Sunday. Thoughts on Air Force Nevada? Yeah, I looked at this one because I was like, man, I want to take Air Force here. Although I do like Nevada, and I had Nevada the other day. What do I have? I think did I circle this? I'm looking for it right now. Hold on a second. Put it on the back page here. These printouts are so much stuff. Yeah, I got to lean on Nevada, but I just didn't play because I wanted to take the Air Force. It's too close to call, Michael, for me. Tennessee plus 5.5. A little volunteer action versus Kentucky. I'm not going to say no to little Tennessee. I thought I bet Tennessee today. I thought about taking them. I did not play them. Patriots, I do not like. We got the Bills in the video here. All right, Marquette and the Hall. I like the Hall. They play 2 dogfights, but this is another tough one on the road here, Marquette. It's a no play for me. Tim, good luck. We're out of here. Again, back tomorrow. We're a half hour. That's it. See you at noon. Noon Sunday. Good luck, everybody.